Hello everyone, Smug Goat here again, and this time I'm going to read the Creepypasta by RedNovaTyrant, titled Bank Job. It was just another day at the bank. Then there were the loud bursts of gunshots, the shimmer and crackle of shattering glass, the shouting of masked people raiding the front lobby, and I was witness to it all. There were 4 of them in total, each wearing a different mask to conceal their identities. One was a lion. Another was a goat, the third was a leopard, and the last a cobra. Each face was metallic, cold and gray, matching the weaponry they carried. One by one, in a wave-like fashion, every customer was forced to the floor by the lion and leopard. The cobra was watching the main entrance, and the goat walked amongst the captives. A barrel was held between my eyes, and I felt my knees go weak. I kept my hands on top of the counter, pressing against the glassy surface to hold myself up and to avoid being shot.
Move it, bitch!
The leopard barked in a woman's voice. As she swiftly gestured the gun towards my right-hand side, I complied, slowly sliding my legs over the counter, taking a shaky step away from my station. Please. I don't wanna. A shearing pain struck the back of my knee and I collapsed, hitting the concrete floor with a dull thump. I cried out, but had little time to recover. I raised my head ever so slightly, only to feel the hard rubber sole of a boot standing on my temple. I chose against speaking out anymore. Looking around the room, I caught a glimpse of the goat-masked figure slowly making their way through the pile of innocents. They seemed to be looking for something, perhaps someone. After watching them inspect the captives for an excruciating amount of time, the eyes of the goat mask finally met mine, and they began to briskly walk towards me. Whether it was my bright red shirt that stood out, or the fact that the leopard was keeping a hold on me, I had no clue. The boot was lifted from my head, and a gloved hand yanked me to my knees. Swallowing, I kept my blurry, watering gaze on the goat-masked criminal before me, waiting for them to make a move. Finally, they decided on what to do. Instead of just hovering inches from my forehead, I felt the metal of a barrel pushing against my teeth, clacking and clicking roughly against them. My heavy heart began to beat endlessly, and I resisted the urge to cry.
"You're going to open up the vault, got it?"
the goat-faced man said. I was too frightened to respond. He answered my tearful silence with a simple metallic click as he cocked back the hammer of the gun.
"I'm waiting."
I nodded as well as I could, fighting against the barrel's position. Just the act of nodding was difficult. One wrong jostle, and that trigger could have gone off right there and then. That's why I screamed when the blast of a gunshot rang out. But after feeling the barrel being ripped from my mouth and the pain that it left, I realized that I was still alive. But if not me, then my eyes began racing around the room, and to my left I saw it, rising up in a dusty beam of sunlight, the smoke of a revolver held by the lion. The goat groaned, then aimed lower and fired in my direction. The bullet ripped through my side, and I finally cried in pain, in suffering, in fear. I gripped my side as best as I could, laying there on the floor, trying not to black out. I felt a kick to the back of the head, as a leopard stepped over my body and advanced on the lion, as if nothing had happened.
"Are you fucking with me?"
Supposedly at the lion.
"This is the 5th time you've done this."
I'm sorry, man.
The king of the jungle answered, a sense of worry hindering his ability to sound strong.
The trigger, it was so touchy.
The goat's voice was drowned out by sudden screams of the public, and the thunderous applause of the cobra's shotgun that struck them down. Each boom only cut down more innocent lives, and my heart felt ready to explode from the emotional pressure welling up inside me. Body after body, limbs and torsos, all spilled onto the floor with a sickeningly wet thud. Some tried to get up and escape, but the leopard helped in taking those ones down and finishing off any stragglers. My brain couldn't even ask myself why 50 million times. I simply froze. As the shooting died down, I could finally make out the conversation again, but it was getting harder to retain my consciousness.
"Again?"
the goat seemingly asked.
Well, yeah, we have no choice. We don't get the bonus if anyone dies.
The leopard replied with a sigh.
"Just restart it."
The cobra whined.
"Fine, fine."
The goat replied begrudgingly, but not before giving a look at the lion.
Last chance. Got it.
The lion nodded in apology as the goat pushed back his sleeve, revealing a device of some sort. My ears strained and failed to make out his mumbling, but his last two words lingered on, and in the milliseconds that remained, my brain ran through thousands of scenarios and theories to explain their meaning.
Restart mission.
It was just another day at the bank. And that was Bank Job by RedNovaTyrant off the Creepypasta wiki. If you like this content, leave a like, leave a comment, and hit that subscribe button today. Come to a conclusion, I know you guys are sick of me doing these late uploads, and quite frankly, I don't blame you. But quite frankly, I don't blame you. But life loves to throw me a little wrench and everything. But everyone's going to say, well, that's just your excuse for everything. I literally, guys, am trying to build a way to have my own studio. And if you notice the box, that's just a little surprise you're going to find out pretty soon in a video that's going to be uploaded very soon, like I promised I would. And it really bothers me when I can't get you the content you want on time with the quality I needed to have it done. So please hang in there. I thank you all for your subscription, your viewership, and your comments. Anything can help. It looks like I will have to expand my avenues of creepypastas, though, outside of the Creepypasta wiki, because as great and talented as those writers are, they're what's the best word to say this? Their upload of stories for me to read and accredit them with just doesn't coincide with this weekly series I want to do with you guys. So I think I'm going to recruit the aid of the Reddit page r/nosleep. I will accredit any upload. I will accredit every author, of course. And we should have bigger stories, because I find a lot of short stories that sound good, but they're not good enough to what I want to do. I want to present to you at least 10-minute content. Oh, you're just trying to get those ads. I'm not even monetized yet. I'm just doing this for fun until I get monetized. That is a end goal thing, but I want to get good content where it's not like the monster came, the end. That's boring. That would bore me to death. So I just wanted to get this little rant out. I apologize for how late this video is coming out, and I thank you for everything you guys have given me. I'm considering maybe doing Twitch again. I haven't touched Twitch in a while due to all the controversy surrounding it and such, but maybe we'll get around to doing that again, and maybe that'll boost my popularity. I'm not going to lie. Losing some subscribers has hurt my ego a little bit, but I'm going to take this as a wake-up call to say, hey, you need to get on it, mister. So I'm going to take that as a positive light, that I'm not doing my job good enough, and I'm going to do better for you guys. I appreciate you guys listening to me and my little rant, and I will see you in the next video. See ya. Oh, and as well, I'm about a half a year, maybe 7 or 8 months, a couple of months, maybe another year. I'd like to get out of here from where I'm living about another 6 to 7 months from now, so I can get my own place and we can do what I need to do. Because with my trade, I can be anywhere. I can make videos anytime I want. That should be good news for you guys. I appreciate you, and I will see you next time again. Bye. Sorry.